my name is Cheska and I've been vegan for almost 2 years. Since going vegan, I get a lot of questions about
what I eat. Is it expensive? Do I get enough protein? How do I go vegan? How did I quit eating cheese? What can I eat instead of this? And a whole abundance of questions.
and more recently, I had some people asking me very specifically, what do I need to buy to go grocery shopping? And how can I make this actually happen? Like, I think I'm ready to commit. So I figured I would just make this video, and then I was like, I'm just done. And I quit eating meat, and I have felt so much better ever since. But it was a little bit of a journey. So I want to kind of share how to transition in a way that's going to be successful and give you more resources and support options so that you can maybe stick with it. So I like to think about the transition to going vegan as like an upside down triangle, actually kind of like a V for vegan, right? So like I was talking earlier about that triangle, the first thing we want to start out with is just replacing the big things. So I took a friend's typical grocery list. I added a couple of things in there also that I thought would be helpful. So I took her typical grocery list, and then I broke down, like, what do I need to replace? What do I need to just check ingredients on? And what's all right, usually? So the first thing, obviously, is replacing all of that big stuff. I am going to obviously not buy turkey on that day, so I'm going to be looking for different things to replace turkey with. And I'll show you kind of how to search for these things. Then the next section is that ingredient quick scan I talked about. So maybe the granola bars you like, you think are okay. So you're going to check the back and see if there's any milk or egg ingredients, or honey. And if none of those ingredients are there, then you're good to go. And then, like, a lot of these items are usually pretty good and they're okay. You just have to check because sometimes they add really weird ingredients to our processed foods. And then things that are like almost always fine are going to be just like your plain grains, your oats, your quinoa, rice, all of that's fine. Fruits and vegetables, as long as you're buying fresh, or even if you buy frozen, or if they're in the can, as long as they're only like in their own juice or water or whatever, that's all fine too. Just be aware when you're doing packaged stuff like fruit snacks and things like that, because that's when they'll be adding other things to it. So fruits and veggies are almost always fine, just you have to be careful if you start looking at packaged ones. And then pickles are another one that's almost always fine. I've never found pickles that have dairy in them, but again, you just want to check it out. So now I'm going to show you some of the different websites that you can use to find replacement ingredients. So I've just pulled up the homepage of several different brands that we really like, and there's definitely a lot more than this. A quick Google search can definitely pull up a lot of good options, and I know plenty of bloggers and YouTubers have made posts about different brands as well that you could find with a quick Google search. So on most of their homepages, they're gonna have a spot where you can find them or find their products. So I'm just gonna go there and go where to buy. So during this video, I'm gonna use the St. Louis zip code because that is the location that two of the friends who really wanted to see this information live in. But you can put in any zip code and it will pull up a bunch of different locations of where you can buy their products. So Daiya Cheese, we really like this cheese. I like using the shreds to make macaroni and cheese, or to put on things like tacos or nachos or sandwiches. We like the slices for sandwiches and burgers also. And then the Farmer Block cheeses, I really like those just by themselves. They also make yogurt, and they have some other like packaged food items. So this is a really great brand to check out. And you can see you can get stuff at Schnucks, Dierbergs, Shop and Save. They'll just pull up the map for you and show you all the places that you can buy their products. Next we'll go check out Enjoy Life. They do allergy friendly products, so they have a lot of things that are vegan. They have some that aren't, I believe, but I'm not positive. So again, I'm just going to put in the zip code that I am searching, and it will tell me all the places I can get it. Schnucks Market, like, wow, look at all of those. So their stuff is really easy to find. I like their chocolate chips a lot because they don't have any soy in them or dairy. And it's kind of hard to find dairy-free chocolate chips that have no soy. I like all of their products I've tried. They have cookies and granola bars, all kinds of stuff. Another brand that's pretty easy to find in a lot of places is Beyond Meat. They even have this new burger that like actually looks like a real burger. I haven't tried that yet, but you buy it like with the beef in the meat section of the store. Kind of weird, but whatever. I think they're just trying to market more to the meat eater, which is awesome. I wish more people would switch. So I'm just gonna go to the store locator and again put in that zip code and we'll see what comes up. So we really like their products because they have like beef crumbles and they have burgers. They have a lot of different options, but it's a great replacement for almost any meat that you want. And majority of their products are gluten-free, I believe, if not all of them. So you can get their stuff in Dierbergs, Walmart, Target, Schnucks. They have them all over the place. So that's another great brand that we really like. Tofurky is a brand that it was one of the first vegan brands I ever heard about. However, they don't do very many gluten-free products, so I don't really eat a lot of their stuff. Oh, here we go. Okay, so most of them have like a spot at the very top where you can go and find them, but sometimes you have to scroll down to the bottom, so they have Find a Store down here. As I was saying though, Tofurky is a brand that doesn't have a ton of gluten-free products, at least not that I have found so far. And with that being said, I haven't tried a lot of their stuff, but if you are not gluten-free, they have a ridiculous amount of meat replacements that all look amazing. So I would definitely check it out if you're not gluten-free. So again, in St. Louis, there's Walmart, Dierbergs, more Walmart, Fresh Time, Dierbergs, Lucy's Farmers Market. Again, a lot of options. One more brand that we really like is Amy's Kitchen. So they just have a where to buy section. Not all of their products are gluten-free and vegan, but they do have a pretty good selection. And everything by their brand that I've tried I absolutely love, so I would highly recommend. So there's 20 stores just in the St. Louis area that sell their products, and if you want to refine your search, you can even select products or select a category. Another great brand. So another option to make vegan shopping easy is Thrive Market, and this would be really helpful if you live in an area where you go and you do those searches and there's just really nothing coming up. There are some towns that it's a lot harder to find vegan products because they're not as widely available. If that's the case for you, Thrive Market might be exactly what you need. So they are kind of like Costco, where they sell at wholesale prices, but they have like Whole Foods types of options on here. There's a lot of vegan, a lot of gluten-free, a lot of healthy stuff, and they have free shipping on all orders of $49 or more. And then you can also, if you are a teacher, a veteran, or a low-income family, you might qualify to have a free membership, which is totally cool. And I'll show you how to shop around on here. So you can just go to the food section. So then after you go and search, you can come over to the filter side. And right now I just have literally all of their food products pulled up, but you can narrow it down for what exactly you're looking for. You can narrow it down by brand, or the easiest thing is you can narrow it down by diet. So they have 1,229 vegan products, which is more than most of their other options, which is really cool. And in here, I mean, they have like just a ton of basics, which is nice, but then they also have the other like fancier foods that might be kind of hard to find. The only problem is that they don't ship like refrigerated things, so you can't really get your milk and cheese you can get milk replacements. You can't really get your meat or cheese replacements. This is more for like shelf stable items, but this could be another great option if you don't have a lot of vegan options around you. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you would like to check out the Google document that I featured in this video, there is a link down below for the grocery list. I'll see you next time.